Radio Comics here talking about Final Space. The show was awesome. Okay, saw it on HBO Max. HBO Max apparently has a bunch of different shows that I've been looking forward to trying to see for a long time. And yeah, it's definitely worth the $15 a month asking price. So yeah, after watching Justice League, which I'm still working on the spoiler-filled PowerPoint presentation of that, is watching Final Space. So I watched Final Space, but other things I'll talk about later. And my gosh, this show was amazing. Definitely, I'd say you combine Rick and Morty, a little Invader Zim, a little bit of Family Guy. Just put those things together. You have Final Space. You have very silly antagonist, very silly protagonist with the blonde hair. This dude hanging out, being silly, and in prison, and then meeting up with this girl, that got him arrested actually. And they're part of a crew, and they meet this weird little thing that turns out to be a weapon of mass destruction, and different other characters, robot that's really annoying to him, and you do the guy, and this dude that looks like Barrett, this girl Ash, who has telekinetic powers. It's really cool. A lot of things, these two cat dudes, father and son cat dudes. Cado, avocado, little Cado. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. There's mom issues, dad issues. There's so many different things going on in this thing. Betrayal and intrigue and all kinds of other things. Because you find out one of the main villains was actually worked with our hero's dad, and it's just like, oh my gosh, he turned bad. What the heck? Oh my goodness, what's his deal? What's his deal? There's so many different things going on in this thing. I'm trying to be spoiler free as possible, but yeah, that is a spoiler, but it's like not that big of a one because it's like of course, thing where it's like, oh yeah, this is a giant space opera. Somehow this character knows about the good guys organization like really really well. How does he know that? How is that possible? Suspicion. It's like, yeah, how does he know that? Obviously. Because he was one of them, duh. So not that big of a spoiler. I'm gonna try to stay away from spoilers. Other than that, but here's the deal: there's just so many cool things in here. There's really cool stuff. There's a few seasons of this show, and weird, crazy things happen. There's a lot of stuff that's just like who's right, who's wrong, who's good, who's bad. It's a lot of fun. Starts off very silly, gets more serious over time, but can still be kind of silly sometimes. It's really cool. I like that. So that was my spoiler-ish free review of Final Space. It's an awesome show, worth $15, the $15 a month asking price by itself. There's way more on HBO Max, and that's awesome. So yeah, I'm liking that. See you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt. I'm gonna go review other things.